Hi, I'm Danica.
I'm Johanna.
Righteous Anger is one of the first songs that we've written, and it's about, I guess, that feeling of like a holy anger when things are evil in the world, when we're seeing so much happen that we can't do anything about, or we feel that we can't do anything about, when there's sort of this false teaching or false prophets and all these things happening under the house of God as well. And it's that feeling that arises from that's like, hey, this isn't right and this isn't what scripture tells us. There's a time and a place to fight, and God does call us to be bold and be courageous and stand up. And particularly as a mum, we see all these evil things and we see all this misuse of God's name and his word. And it's like, no, actually, I'm gonna fight the good fight, and that means sometimes standing up and fighting.
Righteous anger for me means a lot more, even because of being a mom, because you just look out and it's so easy to get so overwhelmed with what's going on in the world, all of the evil. It's just like overwhelming, particularly as a mother who's like, you're like, how do I raise kids in a society, in a world like this, raise them up to honor God, honor others, but also be strong and courageous in that, and understand that there is a time and a place. Like we look at the story of David, he prays that he would hate what God hates, and we don't talk about that a lot, but it's like that level of conviction and drive. Like I want my kids to have that passion about their faith, and I want to show them that myself as well. Friends That Pray was another one of the first songs we wrote together. It was about coming out of a season, or being in a season, essentially, where you are just begging God for a friend to stand with you, to walk with you, to do life with you, especially as like a mom, a young mom. I feel like we were both in different seasons with the ages of our kids and stuff, but for us it was like women who would just walk with us in prayer, that we could be real with, like, hey, I'm tearing my hair out over here, my kid just did this. Does yours do this? Is mine broken? Things like that. Just having those friends, but also like friends that you can just call on a whim and be like, hey, I'm going through this, or I'm feeling this, can you please just pray with me? I have 30 seconds before I have to be at this meeting or something, pray with me. And it's just like, yep, for sure.
I think Friends That Pray holds a really special place in my heart, because it is kind of like we got off this phone call with our friend's mum, and she was like, see if you can write music together, like completely original music. And it was the easiest thing to write. We wrote it in 40 minutes, I think. It's such an honest reflection of my actual prayers to God. I'm very blessed to have wonderful friends, but I don't have a lot of Christian friends, or ones that at least who I can get beyond the surface level with, to explore theology, to be accountable to about the real things.
There have been so many seasons where I have just asked God, like, please give me someone that I can come to as authentically as I can, like with all my brokenness, with all of my angst and imperfections, and that they'll accept that, but also call me out when I need it, and not just hype me up when I want it, but actually ground me as well, like, and straighten me out if I need it, if I'm off with theology or whatever it is, and someone who I can wrestle through hard topics, hard questions with. So yeah.
The way that we go about writing is just so crazy because it's so easy, and it's literally just us looking at Bible verses and being like, this is so interesting, and the fact that we're able to read that, pray about it, and then God uses that to help us write lyrics, to me feels really special and powerful, and like not something that, if I feel like if we weren't meant to be doing this, it would be a lot harder.
The production side of things as well, just watching like our producer pull things together, hear things that we hadn't even thought of, but that were like what we had envisioned in a weird way, but couldn't articulate well. And he was also hearing that thing, and just seeing that all come together was pretty amazing.
So I want people to feel, I guess, ultimately closer to God, but I also kind of want people to feel a little bit inspired to go, God uses our brokenness. We're not too broken for him.
Some of the places where you're the most broken is where God come in and do the most work. And it's all like, well, there's no one else who could have done that but him. So I feel like he almost loves to work in those spaces, because you know he'll be glorified and not
Not yourselves.
Not you, yeah.
Yeah.
And so hopefully people will feel encouraged to be free in that, and to be genuine in their faith too. It's not like we're trying to out-faith each other and be like, look at how many Bible verses I know.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
like
no.
the worst.
I don't know enough off by heart, that's for sure.
Same. But it's not like, like, let's compare everything. Like, that's not the kind of faith we want to encourage people into. It's the kind of faith where we want to stand with and beside people and say, hey, like, we're wrestling through this too. It's okay to do that. It's relational. It's actually healthy to struggle through stuff.
And like, God is a God to be feared. He's a holy God, and there's so many wonderful things, but he's also our Father. And I feel like a lot of this is like pouring our hearts out to our Father in the different emotions, in the different, like in other songs we have, in the different weaknesses we have in that. So it's like, I want them to know that side.
Yeah.
Like, but he's a good Father.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.